Hey, so I wanted to share with you guys a list of platforms you can use for advertising your business when you're first starting out. Number one, obviously, everybody uses Facebook. So you can start a Facebook business page and then like put your before and after pictures on there, put a description of your business, what it is you do, and you can boost those posts and run ads and all that. But it seems like for services, it doesn't work as well on Facebook to boost and run ads. But the buy sell trade groups on Facebook, I've done a killing using those, and they're free. So I'll put, and don't use them too much, or you'll make people mad. They'll start complaining, and you'll ruin it. But like once a month or something, and some groups like realtor groups and stuff like that, to keep it to a minimum, they'll allow you to do it like say on Friday or say Tuesday. So make sure you do a little research too before posting ads to those groups, just to be respectful and not to ruin it for everyone. And I will tell you, you are going to get some crap when you first start posting, though, because people just like to hate, and because certain people have nothing better to do. They want their groups run like a tight ship, and they feel like, I swear they have a God complex, it seems like. But yeah, the buy sell trade groups are awesome when you're starting out for getting jobs. Also, just use Facebook, like network with your family and friends and have them help support you in your business and advertise for you and find jobs for you, basically. And then I would say you're going to want to start a Google business page. You have to use your social security number, and then they send you a code, and then you can start building it from there. And once you build your Google business, you can run ads that cost. This is going to be a little expensive, but Google is like one of the best advertising platforms out there. Really, if somebody's looking for a service, usually they go on Google and they type in what they want to find, right? Well, without a Google business page or without running Google ads, you're not going to show up. But a bad thing about Google, as soon as you start advertising, there's all these marketers that each one claims to be the only one affiliated with Google. And basically, they want to run your Google business page. And they're going to want to charge you like $300 a month plus whatever it costs to run the ads. And it's not that hard. Like, you can do it yourself. It's like running your Facebook page. These people are pretty much like scammers. Like they'll get you to sign up with them. And like I said, your social security number is affiliated with a code. So if they take over your page, they pretty much just take it over. But just stay away from them. They are marketers, but they're scammers in my book, because they are relentless. They're never going to quit calling you. There's no do not call list. Like, you're just screwed. As soon as you get into business, these people are going to call you until the end of time. But yeah, start your Google business page. Get on with that, because it'll definitely help you reach a wider audience. Like, that's probably the best tool there is, really, hands down. But it can cost. And then the next one would be, I would say, LinkedIn is free. And it's going to be like the way of the future. I'm telling you, LinkedIn is going to, pretty soon you're going to have to pay to run it. Like, it's going to be big. It's all business professionals as of right now, pretty much. And you get on there, you add the director of facilities and realtors and help, like, just start networking with everybody. Be polite, be friendly, share funny content. Like, funny content really helps you reach out. And I should have put this as number one. Vistaprint, you need business cards to start out. And also look at the other stuff they got, like putting, they'll drop postcards off for you and help advertise like that. But it all costs money, obviously. So that's why I'm mentioning them later, because off the bat, you're not going to have, a couple $100 just to drop probably on postcards that might work. But you should get on there, get business cards, get magnets for your vehicles, get yard signs, definitely. And then, like, my wife makes these shirts, and there's like a little funny thing on the back. And basically what that does is it catches people's eye. You give these to customers, give shirts like this to customers, and then it has your logo, which I've gotten a lot of compliments on the logo alone, and then whatever funny's on the back. So what we do is pressure washing and epoxy and decorative concrete coatings, masonry maintenance, brick repointing, stuff like that. So we that's the market we're like out there trying to get at. Depending on what you do, obviously you're going to want to switch up different funny stuff or whatever. But once you get some money, I'd definitely get pens too. Pens with your business name and number and maybe a service you offer or something. And give it to like realtors and directors of facilities and stuff, because they're always going to have a pen in their hand. My wife also does epoxy cups. And if you give somebody a really nice coffee cup, right, they're not just going to throw it away. Almost all these business professionals run on rocket fuel. So if you give them a coffee cup that looks nice, they're going to have it, they're going to keep it, they're going to be using it, and you're going to be on their mind. So you want to do little strategies like that also. It's not always advertising on the computer. Sometimes little gifts and stuff go a lot further. And then Craigslist pretty much built my company. But the thing that sucks with Craigslist is anymore, Craigslist... So it used to be free whenever I used to, like when I started. So I would just use it like crazy. And I got pretty much all of my work from Craigslist my first year, which wasn't much, you know. But so Craigslist now wants $5 per service ad. And the thing that sucks is less people use Craigslist to find professionals. So it sucks, but you're still going to make money off it. It's only $5, you know, compared to what Thumbtack and Home Advisor are charging. It's worth it. And that's my next one, Thumbtack. I would definitely download Thumbtack if you're starting out. It's going to take you a while to get to learn how to use it because Thumbtack has... They want you to just take every lead, just like how like Home Advisor just throws everything at you. I like to be able to look at the lead because there are a lot of bullshit leads, and it adds up. You know, you're paying $20 a lead, $30 a lead. After a couple leads, you know, it's really getting up there. So I like to 1 second. Sorry, my kitchen's a mess. So I like to be able to go on Thumbtack, look to see what area the lead's in, like if it's a better area, like an area where like the stigma and like the status quo, these people are definitely going to be, no matter what, they just want the work done because they live in the fancy area, they want the best of the best, right? So, not trying to be ignorant, but so if I see that somebody lives in an area or is looking for work done in an area like that, and no pros have contacted them yet, and this especially, say they put a description down or put some pictures down, it shows they're more sincere about having the work done, then I'm going to buy that lead, no questions asked. But if it says that they're from like a poorer neighborhood and 2 pros already contacted them, I'm not going to probably buy that lead. And Thumbtack, once you're in business for a while, you'll definitely start thinking like I do because newer people that haven't branded themselves yet use Thumbtack more than anybody, I feel, because they need jobs. They can't get jobs on their own. Nobody's looking for them in particular because they're nobody yet, right? So they go and they use nothing but Thumbtack, and then they're also so new that they're not charging what they're worth yet. They're charging to make some money, but they're not charging to build their business. Like whenever I started, I wasn't charging as much as I charge now, but I could have never bought the equipment to keep making my business better without charging more. So you just learn as you go like that, you know what I mean? But Thumbtack, I know that if there's already 2-3 pros that responded, I'm not going to probably be the cheapest price. I'm probably not going to get the work. So why would I spend the $20 or whatever on a job I'm not going to get? And I mean, you learn how to use the site. And if you look at one of my videos, I put up something they did crummy towards me not too long ago, so that kind of makes me mad at them. But it works, you know. And you can use it to your benefit once you learn how to once you learn how to fill out leads, okay? Like once you learn how to fill out whether or not it's BS or real, or you get an idea of what chances you have of winning that lead. Stuttering here. But Home Advisor being the next one, I wouldn't mess with it if you're just starting out. It's just their leads anymore really suck. It seems like people go on there, and I'm not trying to be ignorant towards them, but like the people that use it, they don't know that it's costing us money to buy these leads. So instead of just going on the computer and looking up a couple people that do pressure washing or whatever, they just go straight to Home Advisor and type in what they want, and then they're not even sincere about getting the work done, and it just screws you out of money. And it seems like that's more and more anymore. Home Advisor is always like, oh yeah, we're gonna start making sure that they know that you guys are getting. They never do. They don't. If they did that, they would lose so much money because they make a lot of money on BS leads. One day, Home Advisor and Thumbtack are gonna get sued for unethical practices. You watch. Just you watch. Karma, what goes around comes around. But yeah, Home Advisor, I'd stay away from them in the beginning, unless I mean, it seems like different areas and different services it can work for, so it's iffy. I mean, I don't want to tell you to stay away for sure. It's iffy. It's like $300 a year just to be a member of it, and then whatever for your leads, like 20, 30, $40, right? So it can add up real fast, and I just like to pick my leads anymore. I like to be able to fill them out first. But that's all the platforms I can think of off the top of my head right now. Oh, Nextdoor. Sorry, I almost forgot about that. Nextdoor. It's new, but I've honestly never got a job off it. But it's gonna get bigger, and it's just for your own little neighborhood. But Nextdoor is definitely something to check out too.